Our National Partnership Principal Professional Development Project was designed to explore a variety of tools to embed innovative and collaborative practices within and between multiple school settings. Our Alliance project was designed to provide differentiated, principal-led professional learning at points of need for staff in a range of leadership roles. Our Alliance project was initiated out of a desire to expand and combine the established collaborations of the NS5, an innovative partnership established in 2011 between 5 secondary schools in the North Shore area, and the KSP, a learning community partnership between Kalara High School and its partner primary schools. By utilising existing connections between the NS5, KSP and schools in rural and remote New South Wales, our project expanded to include 18 schools in total. Our Alliance project sought to bridge the divide and engage principals and aspiring leaders from vastly different school settings. We entered uncharted territory in attempting to build a collaborative project spanning metropolitan and regional schools in both primary and secondary settings. This may be seen as attempting the impossible. How could we engage leaders from such diverse settings in a meaningful and sustainable professional development? How could we meet their diverse learning needs? How could we ensure that all participants were empowered? How could we value and utilise their range of experience?
Starting with the residential planning workshop was a deliberate strategy to bring leaders together to plan a number of learning experiences which could continue beyond the conference and formulate our project and product. The purpose of the workshop was to allow delegates to experience a range of tools which could be used to embed collaboration and innovation in their school setting. An additional benefit was the creation of professional networks between school leaders, which could be pursued beyond the conference. The workshop involved careful and deliberate planning to ensure the engagement and empowerment of each delegate in the planning processes. By using quality teaching strategies and strategies used by Louise Stoll, we were able to effectively engage delegates in this process. We made a deliberate choice not to rely on PowerPoint presentations, but to focus on active learning experiences. The crucial factor in creating an alliance team was the engagement and empowerment of all delegates in the planning process. The key to this planning was the use of the design process. Working through this model allows the collaborative formulation of ideas or projects with a clear plan of action at the end. While it can be used to create a physical product, the design process is a very powerful tool in an educational setting when used to facilitate the design of innovative processes or practices within or between schools. The design process generated ideas for 4 main project initiatives. This process empowered principals and aspiring leaders, allowing them to engage with the projects that most aligned with the needs of their school. Each member of the Alliance team then took on a role in order to further develop and implement the projects in the coming months.
The Partner Schools project is one which builds powerful collaboration between city and regional schools. Established partnerships developed in strength and scope as a result of this project, but importantly, new ones were formed. The connections established through the project allowed genuine and meaningful relationships to be developed between schools rather than those that are often tokenistic. These partnerships were cemented in a planning conference held in the Mildura region involving both metropolitan and rural leaders. Our Alliance schools are focusing on the core areas of school leadership and on enhancing teaching and learning experiences for staff and students.
The Professional Support Network project evolved into 2 branches, Hot Topics and Protocols. Both were designed to provide collegial support in a meaningful and practical way to leaders across various school settings. Hot Topics were developed as an online meeting forum for leaders to discuss relevant topics using Adobe Connect. Protocols are not a new process. They allow for a structured conversation on a specific issue identified by a member of the group and work best in a team environment where trust has already been established. They were used very successfully by our Partner Schools project team, meeting regularly via video conference, allowing leaders to better understand each other's context, particularly across the urban and rural divide.
Quality teaching rounds developed by Julie Bowe and Jenny Gore of Newcastle University offer a research-based tool for deep collaboration about teaching and learning within and between schools. As a result of investigation conducted by one of our Alliance team principals, it was decided to pursue quality teaching rounds as a project. Using grant funds to engage the expertise of Julie Bowe, 50 staff from 11 of our Alliance schools were intensively trained in the implementation of QT rounds. This tool is incredibly powerful in building strong collaborative teams and indeed in changing school culture. It provides a valid and objective method of focusing teacher professional learning on improving classroom practice.
The concept behind the Innovative Schools project is to take a core group of leaders to visit schools that are implementing innovative practice. Drawing on the expertise and experiences of others in a collaborative learning environment encourages risk-taking in learning and leads to innovation in schools. As you can see, our 4 projects enable powerful collaboration and innovation to be embedded across a variety of school settings, and they continue to evolve. One of the keys to our success was regular communication. Using traditional as well as emerging technologies, we were able to sustain communication and monitor the ongoing progress of the projects. We used Google Sites to create a website where all resources and weekly updates were available. Adobe Connect and video conferencing are an efficient and cost-effective way of bringing people together over vast distances. These tools allowed us to maintain sustainable relationships and connections between rural and metropolitan schools.
It is also worth noting that the validity and relevance of each project and the fact that they had been collectively developed was fundamental to success. Schools in the Alliance team are now committing funds from their school budget to maintain specific aspects of the projects. Thus, there has been a transference of ownership beyond the project team into each Alliance school. The learning from our project is captured in our website. We have designed this website as a toolbox which allows you to access the tools that will work best for you. You can explore the tool itself as well as how it looks in practice through our Alliance team experience.